If you want negotiating room in the Grand Rapids market, Allendale, Michigan should be on your list. It's a college town with heavy new construction, and homes here sit on the market longer than almost anywhere else in the metro. In this brief, I'll cover what it costs to buy here, why the market moves the way it does, and how to turn that into leverage. First, the geography. Allendale sits about 16 miles west of downtown Grand Rapids, a straight shot down M45, Lake Michigan Drive, and roughly halfway between the city and the lake shore. Downtown is a little over 20 minutes one way, and the Lake Michigan beaches are about 20 minutes the other. What drives this market is Grand Valley State University. The Allendale campus enrolls more than 22,000 students, and it anchors the township's economy, its rental demand, and its construction pipeline. For buyers, that means two markets in one: owner-occupied neighborhoods and new construction on one side, student-driven housing near campus on the other. Know which one you're shopping before you write an offer. So let's put numbers on it. The township is home to about 26,600 people, and the typical home is valued around $450,000 against a Kent County median of $335,000 next door. And here's the number that should catch your eye. The median listing spends about 66 days on the market. On price, Allendale runs well above the county benchmark. The typical home is valued around $450,000 against that $335,000 county median. You're not paying for prestige, you're paying for young housing stock because a large share of what sells here is new or nearly new construction. And the construction pipeline is real. Builders like Allen Edwin, Eastbrook, and JTB Homes are active across the township, with more than 24 communities selling right now and base prices starting in the mid-300s. That volume works for you because when builders compete for the same buyers, incentives show up. Rate buy-downs, closing cost credits, upgrade packages. Now, the number that changes your strategy. The median Allendale listing sits about 66 days before it moves. Compare that to Hudsonville, just down the road, where homes go pending in about 13 days. That's not weakness, it's structure. A lot of small builder spec homes hit the market at once and absorb slowly. And for a buyer, 66 days means negotiating room that barely exists anywhere else in this metro. Here's my honest take. Almost everywhere else around Grand Rapids, the seller has the clock on their side. In Allendale, you do. Most buyers never realize they're holding that advantage. So, here's where your leverage actually lives. Standing spec homes a builder is still carrying, rate buy-downs and closing cost credits instead of price cuts, and straight price negotiation on anything with long market time. And unlike the fast markets closer to the city, you can usually keep your inspection and appraisal contingencies intact. Leverage isn't just price, it's terms. On financing, treat new construction differently. Builders often tie their best incentives to a preferred lender, so get that quote, then make your own lender compete with it. If you're building rather than buying standing inventory, ask about extended rate locks, because a build timeline can outrun a standard lock, and get fully pre-approved before you tour models. The buyer with underwriting done is the one a sales office takes seriously. Here's Allendale against its west side neighbors on price. It tops Hudsonville, Jenison, and Granville on typical home value, and that gap is mostly the new construction premium. Much newer housing stock against older established neighborhoods. But remember the trade. Those three markets move in about 2 weeks or less, while Allendale gives you 66 days of breathing room. Day to day, you're buying into a township on the Grand River. Grand Ravines Park puts 200 acres of ravines, trails, and a 275-foot suspension bridge right on the river corridor. Allendale Public Schools serves the township, the university brings campus events and college town energy, and the lakeshore beaches are a straight shot west. So here's the playbook. Get fully pre-approved, shop the standing inventory first, and price every builder incentive against your own lender's numbers. Then use the clock. Every week a home sits is negotiating power you didn't have to earn. Slow markets reward prepared buyers. Allendale offers something rare in West Michigan right now: young housing stock, a deep construction pipeline, and the time to make a careful decision. If you want a buying strategy built for this specific market, that's exactly what I do.